Alright guys, welcome back. It's the following Sunday. We're just finishing up with the lift install. Gonna do the concrete anchors today. Flip you guys around. So we ended up moving the lift back about 1.5 feet, so you can see we're pretty close to the edge of the door track, so we could go back another couple inches, but I feel like this is a good spot. Test fit the car, lined it all up where it'd be lined up with the lift, and it still had a little over 1 foot behind the car between the door and the back of the car, and then it brought the nose back quite a bit, so if we were in here with like an engine hoist or something, we still had plenty of room in the front. So I think this is going to be the final location. Get set up to drill for the anchors. So this is what we got: 3/4 by 5.5. We got a pack of 10, then 2 singles. So I haven't used this brand anchors, but they're all pretty much the same wedge type. We're going to drill out with the hammer drill. I also got their branded epoxy. So I did this on the last install, and I thought it worked pretty good. I basically put some of this down in the hole and then coated the anchor, and then I sunk the anchor in. I just kind of basically snugged it up till the wedge started tightening, and then I left it alone, let the epoxy cure, and then I basically came back and did the final torque on them, and that seemed to hold really, really good. Didn't have any issues where I had to like retighten the bolts or anything later on. Everything was always at the 100 foot-pounds for these, so I felt very confident in the way I set that up than just putting the anchors in without the epoxy adhesive, or concrete adhesive I guess they call that. So I like doing the combo of the adhesive and the wedge anchor. I think that makes for a very strong hold. We got the loaner hammer drill here from my buddy. He hooked it up with this. I believe it has the same drive spline as my bit, so hopefully that's going to work out. That's in the drawer here. We got a 3/4 bit, and hopefully that'll fit in the chuck, be the same thing, which it appears to be this drive style. I forget what they call this, like STS or something, SDS. But anyway, so we'll get this bit cleaned up a little bit, because these always get clogged up with the concrete dust. We'll have the compressed air, we'll have the vacuum cleaner, so this should go pretty smooth. Hey guys, welcome back. It's now the following weekend. During the week, we got the anchors and the rest of the lift install finished up. All right, so here we are. We got our first test victim here. It's gonna go up on the lift. Figured let's use the beater car for our guinea pig test run. Make sure everything's good with the lift. So I gotta do an oil change, tire rotation, and change, I believe what's wrong is a pressure sensor for the condenser. It's not letting the AC work. So I've been rolling around no AC for like 3 weeks with this thing, commuting in South Florida, 90+ degree days. So that's been fun, but hopefully we can get that fixed today. So let's go ahead and test the lift out and make sure everything's good with that. Make sure it's safe, and we'll go from there. All right, there we have it. First vehicle up on the lift. Everything looking good, went smooth, locks engaged. Sitting on the locks right now. Definitely could use probably an upgrade in lighting in here, because once the car is up, it kind of blocks that. So this gets kind of dark back here. I got an additional light we added here, which helps. Probably need a few more lighting upgrades in here, especially with the car on the lift. We got probably 6 inches clearance on the roof. I didn't want to push it to the next lock set, but it's kind of like basically almost head level with me right now. I'd have to crouch a little bit to get under here, but that's not bad at all. So I'm sure the vet, you could probably get up a little higher, because likely the roof line is a little lower on that car. So I think it'll be perfect for working on sport cars, anything like that. Obviously, like trucks, SUVs, not going to do a whole lot with that. Could probably just lift it up enough to do oil changes, tires, brakes, stuff like that. But you know, you're not going to be like standing, walking under a truck in here. But that's not really what I work on anyway. So as long as I can do sport car type height vehicles, I think we're good. So I'll take you through a quick time lapse while we service this car quick. We'll get her back down on the ground, and that'll wrap up this section of the garage build series.